The definition that we love of the word diversity is the art of thinking independently together. And that's one of the best things about living life on the road, is that we get to experience new people with new thoughts and new places that widen our horizons. I'm Matt, that's Erica, and our daughter Shanti. Sit back and enjoy this short documentary of traveling in our tiny home on wheels.
So last week we were in Santa Fe, got to experience that city, and then we started traveling north and couldn't find anywhere to stay until we came upon this amazing oasis as soon as we got into Colorado, up on the peak of a mountain. And we ended up staying there for a few days and filmed our tour. If you missed it, it's on our YouTube channel. It's the best video we've ever done, we've ever put out so far. And here's a little recap of that.
After we left that spot, we drove up to Salida, which is one of our personal favorite towns or cities in anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Honestly, it was the first place out of all the places we've traveled across the country that Eric and I separately had thought, you know what, if we're going to look for property, this would be a good place to do it.
I had Googled some things to do in Salida with kids, and turns out there's hot springs there. And we've never been able to take Shanti into hot springs because they're just too hot. And this one has an indoor pool with hot spring water that's regulated with the temperature. So we were able to go swimming. Here's the best part. We're getting gas, and I look across the street. I'm like, babe, that's the swimming hot spring place.
Yeah.
And he goes, babe, look at that skate park. This thing was brand new and massive. We have the bus, and we're trying to park in these lots. We drive behind the buildings and behind the skate park. And there was this beautiful open little shoulder that just perfectly fit our bus, and we parked.
So we weren't even sure if this was a spot that we were going to get in trouble for parking at. That's always kind of a risk if you're parking somewhere that's an unsure thing, but we didn't get bothered, and it was right at the skate park, right at the swimming pool aquatic center thing. It was a really great experience. It was a really great second experience in Salida.
Little did we know it was the weekend of Fib Ark. I had never heard of this event, but it's huge in the area. And like within the 24 hours of us being parked, people were just piling in, and tents were going up, and vendors were setting up.
Yeah.
So we took a walk down by, is it river? The river? A river?
Yeah, the Arkansas River.
Yeah, it runs right through the town. People actually surf this thing. It is so cool. So we just got to walk around town and check out, all the people who are getting ready for the weekend.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun in Salida, and then just 30 minutes north, we had a tiny home tour to film, and it was a couple in a van. It was Jesse and Janice, and then they had some other friends, hey Jips, Cortland and Autumn there. And so we ended up just staying for like 3 days out there with them, and went on this incredible hike, did some more filming for tiny home tours because more people just started showing up. And we had
at one point in time, there was, 3 vans, 2 buses, an RV, and a Subaru. Is that what you
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a big group of people there, so we had an amazing time.
You guys ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Driving in with like rash.
But ready to flee from this all, or to be standing on your own, or to be standing on your own. You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor.
And guys, Eric and I have been wanting to get tattoos for a long time, and Victoria from Nomadic Fantasy is her Instagram. She is a really cool chick in a van. She's been nomadic for 3 years?
4, I think.
4 years. And she started doing tattoos, and her and a friend came up with a Friends of the Road tattoo. So Eric and I got these road rings, and so now we're part of the cool group. The
We're
cool,
definitely cool kids now.
yeah, the
Mine's
cool
on my toe.
nomads.
Boop, right there.
Yeah, you notice how she covered up her non-pedicure toes?
It's right there, you guys. It's right there. And
kind
we're
of-
one of, I don't know, 100 per se. Her
Yeah.
and her friend have each done 50 or so.
Yeah, it's
Good
just
stuff.
it's just pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Us being parked there and having all these different tiny home dwellers and nomads come in, it was the most refreshing boost on this trip because it was really the first time we had connected with other van lifers since we've been in our new bus. So
Yeah.
we were like little kids just soaking it up. It was great. Well, some of the first questions are asked like, tell me your story. You know, where you been? Where are you going? Who are you? It gets, in my personal opinion, it gets intimate fast because you have limited time sometimes with these people. And you all have a very similar foundation. And so tell me more. And I
Yeah.
love that. So I decided to pick up the camera because I know Matt doesn't want to right now. And I can't blame him because we left an amazing camping spot that we were at because we had to get to Denver in time. But we're way early and we didn't realize there would be such limited spots around here. So we're in Brighton, which is northeast of Denver. And all of the parks say no parking. All of the state parks are either closed or sold out. It's Father's Day weekend. Or they're like $85 a night, which we simply don't want to pay. So we thought, we'll just suck it up and go to Walmart tonight, park there. We can like sleep on it, wake up, have a fresh process in our minds and go. So we get to Walmart and the first sign we see, no overnight parking for big rigs, RVs. It just lists everybody no overnight. So we got back on the road. We did see a Planet Fitness on the way here. So we're going to give that one a shot because most of them are open 24 hours with huge parking lots. At least for the night. And then tomorrow we can rethink. So anyways, all the fun stuff you don't see on Instagram. That it's mostly cupcakes and rainbows, but sometimes that's a horrible analogy. Anyways, it's just not all peachy keen all the time.
We were gonna stop along the way, but it
Yeah.
just didn't work out that way. We just ended up trucking all the way through from Salida to Denver. And
Newsflash, Denver is horrible for boondocking.
yeah, guys, if you're trying to
It was
boondock
bad.
anywhere, don't come to
Just
Denver.
don't. Just stay like 50 miles on the outskirt. You're going to be good, but don't go in. Just don't do it.
Yeah, unless you have like a van. If you're living in a van,
that's true.
it's a little different. You can find little nooks, but in this beast right here, this 40-foot long beast with a car, there was nowhere.
Sneak apart.
Yeah, there's nowhere. After driving around, I was really frustrated actually, and we found this very ugly, loud spot for the night just to park.
Something really cool came out of us not being able to find a spot. A year ago, we actually stayed exactly where we are today with 30 other rigs, maybe. And he has the number of the owner of the land and called him up and said, hey, we're right outside of Denver. We need a place to park for a couple of nights. I don't even know if he got the sentence out before he was like, come on back. So here we are.
Yeah, we just caught him at the right time. He replied immediately, and this is like a saving grace, and I didn't even think about it until we were like stuck out of ideas. The owner's name is Bill. This property's been in his family for who knows how many years, and this spot is really cool to us because, like Erica said, last year, this spot right here is where we made a lot of our really, really great friends that we've stayed in touch with on the road. And it's a different vibe with us just being here by ourselves, but this spot is really special because those relationships were really cultivated here in this location. And what a cool experience and what a great thing that Bill does. And now, tomorrow, and this will be in the video next week, we are going to the Colorado Tiny Home Festival where we will be showing our bus. Yeah, we're going to be on Channel 7 News showing our bus, which is really cool. We're the only people who are getting featured like that. And also tune in Saturday night because we are going to be having a guest on our live stream. We don't know who yet, but we're going to pick somebody out of all the tiny home owners there at the festival. and tell them to come on to our live stream Saturday night to share their story with all of you guys. We also had a successful airport pickup. Erica's mom is here with us.
Here, she's actually inside with Shanti right now, which is super helpful.
Yeah.
She's gonna tag along.
Yep, she's a little camera shy, so she probably won't be in too many of our shots. But she is here, and that's the cool thing. We can accommodate people. So thank you so much for watching this short documentary on our YouTube channel here. Please go ahead and watch another one of our videos. We encourage you to check out the tour. And guys, just have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Peace.